Good morning, students. So, today we are going to do another topic of grammar, that is capital letters and punctuation marks. So, what are the rules where we use punctuation marks and where we have to use capital letters in our sentence? So, that you will learn in this video. So, I hope you will listen carefully. So, your first rule, first we'll take capital letter. So the first rule is a sentence begins with the capital letter. For example, thanks for watching this video. So here T should be capital. The first letter is T here in this sentence. So here T should be capital, and this is a simple sentence, declarative sentence, so there should be a full stop at the end. Here is another example. He said, today is beautiful. Quotations are there. So while writing quotation, the first letter should be capital. That is today. Today is beautiful. This is a quotation, so T should be capital here. Then people's first and last names, their initials and their titles, the first letter should be capital. We use capital letter to write name of the persons and their titles. For example, Sam is a name of a person, so S should be capital. Smith, Dr. Lee, Mr. John. So here you can see the capital letters. Now next rule is the word that names yourself, that is I. So the pronoun, this is a pronoun I, so I is always written with a capital letter. My friend and I love horses. There you can see I is in between the sentence. Then even you should use capital letter. So this is another rule. Now if we talk about names of days, months and holidays like Thursday, November. So what is it? Do you remember one thing? That these are the proper nouns. Remember that particular name of a person, place, animal and a thing, or here we have to write the proper noun in capital. The particular day, here we are talking about Thursday, November, these are the days, so here we use capital letter. So one more examples are here. The names of specific, here you see the word specific is given, that is particular name of a building, monuments, titles of stories, movies, TV shows and video games and so on. When you see it anywhere, so you just observe that the first letter is capital. Here you can see Statue of Liberty, S is capital here, and then Liberty, L is capital. So these are the in proper nouns we write capital letters. The first letter should be capital. So now next is before and after words that are spoken by someone. See, that was the quotation. Now every sentence ends with a punctuation mark, of course. So these are the punctuation marks. Now we will talk about these punctuation marks. You know, that is a full stop, a question mark, an exclamatory sign. So we'll talk about this now. Period or full stop. When you end a statement, then you use full stop. That I like cakes, full stop. So there you have to use full stop in a statement. While asking a question, you use question mark. Of course, when you ask a question, so like example, do you like cakes? So there is a question mark at the end. Now exclamation mark, that is when you have an excited or emotionally charged statement, like when you feel excited, then you use exclamatory sign at the end of the sentence. So I hope you have understood the capital letter and punctuation mark. Now we'll talk about contraction form. Now contractions are, we are going to park. So we are. So we are, we, W-E-V, then we put apostrophe, then R-E. So we make the contractions mean short forms. So we use these the apostrophe to make the word shorter. That you can see in this example, I am playing. Then we cut A, we put apostrophe, then I am playing. Here is the another example, he did not do his homework. So what we do, did not. We'll circle did not here. This is the, we can make it shorter like didn't. He didn't do his homework. So what we had done, we have added apostrophe here between N and T. Now apostrophes are here. Here are some examples. This is Natasha's skirt. So Natasha's skirt means possessiveness. You can see over here that the skirt is particular of the person, that is Natasha. Now this is Tom's hat. So hat belongs to the particular person, that is Tom. Here this is Dan's photograph. So this is the photograph which shows possessiveness or concern about Dan. So here are the examples. You can see that we have added apostrophe S. Natasha's skirt, Tom's hat, Dan's photograph, Nikki's hat, a cat. So this is what, where possessiveness is there. Possessive noun we had done. Like here a noun can show what it owns or possesses. A noun that shows ownership or relationship is a possessive noun, remember. So there we use apostrophe. So this is the use of apostrophe. I hope you have understood. Now you can see over here, when we talk about a singular thing, so we write like this. You can see in the example, the cat's dishes. Here you can see cat is one, singular. So cat's dishes, the dishes belong to a particular cat. But when we talk about plural noun, so here boys, the plural of boys, then we have to add apostrophe. Boys, cars, boys, whatsoever. So there we have to put apostrophe after S. See in the example, you can see over here, the witch's broom. So here there are two witches, you can see on a broom. So this is how we do in singular and plural noun. We use apostrophe. I hope this is clear to you. So we'll move forward to the book exercises. So here it is. You have to practice these exercises. So here it is, the capital letters. So you have to go through all these from all these pages, that capital letters. You can see the examples. There is an exercise also, you can do it. Then punctuation marks, the full stop, the question mark we have done. I have given you examples of it. I hope it is clear to you. Then the exclamation mark we have done, 3 of them we have done. So this is the exercise which you have to practice. Do it at home and show it to me, this one. So you have to put punctuation mark in this exercise. Comma, you know the use of comma when there are so many things. Here there is a exercise of apostrophe. You can see it is above. So the quotation mark we have done, the quotation mark. Then this is the exercise that is mixed up with all punctuation marks. So you have to do it. Now one more topic is there, that is one word substitution. This is very small topic. There are nothing you have to do that. You just have to learn it. That will enhance your vocabulary as well. So here it is. This is we use one word substitution when we say a particular thing about someone. So here it is. You can see there are so many words are here. For example, you can see that a period of 100 years is called a decade. So what it is called, so that you have to learn. and you have to do only this exercise. You have to just learn it. Okay, just do practice. Don't show it to me. You can learn it. Or you do one thing. You just write on a piece of paper. You can show it to me. This is your homework. Okay, the first one. So the first one and the punctuation mark sheet. This one. So there are two homeworks. This one and the first question of that one word substitution. So I hope you will do it. Do it 10 only. You can do just first to 10 questions you can do. Only 10 sentences you have to do. Thank you.